On 14th October, calamity visited Somalia. Two massive bombs were detonated in the capital, Mogadishu. The aftermath was devastating. No attack has ever been this massive in the long history of Somalia's civil war. 358 dead and hundreds injured. As rescue efforts got underway, one ambulance service was notable. Aamin Ambulance Service. To the locals, this ambulance service has been a common feature whenever such an incident occurs. Abdikadir Adan is the brain behind it. A dentist who plied his trade overseas, he chose to come back home and offer the little help he could afford.
We could see people burning who could not move but were still talking, yet we could do nothing. We could see people dead as they were driving in vehicles, people bleeding, people buried in the rubble, and yet we could not help. It was an explosion that traumatized us.
Somalia has been in conflict for over 2.5 decades. Because of this, the infrastructure is battered and basic amenities like medical services have almost ground to a halt. Therefore, his ambulance service is a welcome input for the locals.
When I came back to the country, the war was going on, and people were using wheelbarrows to get patients to hospitals. It led to deaths on the way to hospitals. The persons carrying the patient would be tired. That motivated me to respond and set up Aamin Ambulance Services. It has helped to stop deaths.
In the wake of the October attack, Aamin Ambulance played a major role in transporting injured victims to local medical facilities. It also helped in evacuating those who needed advanced medical attention outside of the country. He uses second-hand vehicles imported from the Gulf countries and the service is free. He relies on local and foreign donations to run the service. The best roses grow in unlikely places. Abdikadir is one of the few sources of hope in the midst of the ruin that Somalia has turned into due to the prolonged civil strife. Celestine Karone, CGTN.